Well, if you think our show is bad, wait till you get a load of this show. It's the Dan Le Batard Show with Stugotz, and you can see it right after our show on Peacock. Boy, is it good.
The early 20th.
Hey, and
Ethels?
Dan,
You're not going to come
Well,
up.
her name was actually
Dan Le Batard joins us now, I believe.
Yeah, put it on the poll at Le Batard Show. Are we still making Ethels?
Dan.
Did we ever?
And put that on. Did we ever? Well, we did make Merman. We made Ethel Merman.
But she wasn't even an Ethel.
Dan, can you
Oh,
hear
she
me?
was. There was another one that was
Hold on,
Vivian.
hold on.
Hey, Dan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's Dan Patrick here.
Sorry we interrupted you. Professional as always, Dan.
Once again, I led in with the tagline, I think, for your show. If you think our show is bad, wait till you get a load of Dan Le Batard Show with Stugotz. What do you think?
What kind of intro is that? You're supposed to welcome me into the family.
I did until I couldn't get your attention. I was going to say nice things. And then
I've got a bad executive producer.
Okay. Join the club.
Oh.
We're a match made in heaven. We've got an announcement to make. Who's making it? You or me?
Well, I just did. I just said you're going to follow our... God, this is bad.
Yeah,
we actually planned, Dan, we planned this, and it sounds
we don't
this
plan
bad.
ours.
Emails.
Yeah, we don't plan ours.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't plan
Yes,
ours.
Seaton, do you have a question?
Well, I was wondering with this big announcement, maybe we can change the name of our show to the Dan Patrick Show with Todd Fritz.
Oh.
Similar to the Dan Le Batard Show with Stugotz.
Stugotz.
We have Todd Fritz.
Oh.
I genuinely missed the announcement. What is the announcement?
Our audience, look, our executive producer was asleep at the wheel and totally missed the announcement. Can you make it again, Dan, please?
If you think our show is bad, wait till you get a load of this show, the Dan Le Batard Show with Stugotz. It follows ours on Peacock.
Dan, we have a celebration. We've got a parade. We have a chorus. We have a marching band. We are ready. We are ready and to join Peacock with Dan Patrick. Let's go, people. Let's go.
Stugotz
We are
has got
following Dan Patrick. Yes. Yes.
Okay, there. That's quite. Is there a robbery going on? That's what it looks like. It looks like somebody's breaking in to rob you.
There's a where are your wings, Peacock? There's not
okay. That is
yes.
that is
Can we fix the confetti cannons, please? That stuff's not working back there. Don't injure your coworkers with the confetti cannon. Thank you. Please be careful. There are liability issues there.
I remember my first time on Peacock.
For those who haven't seen it, how would you describe your show, Dan?
Lesser in every way to yours. I want to tell your audience that Dan Patrick is a hero of mine. I am really thrilled to be behind him in the lineup.
I will say that Paulie is a hero of mine. That was an unfair shot by Dan Patrick at Paulie. I mean, I'm sorry.
What was the shot? He said Todd Fritz was the name that he was going to put on the show. What was the shot at Paulie?
He said he had a bad executive producer as well. Paulie is the executive producer. Paulie is an exceptional. In fact, he is in my top 5 executive producers of all time.
Wow. Top 5.
Wow. Really? Congratulations, Paulie.
And Fritzy is a top 5 guest booker of all time. How about that?
Well, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Dan, I'll take it. I'm going to tell the people, I think they know this. You've heard me say it to you before, and I've said it to your audience before. You led the way with producers talking on the air and going to a confessional box to talk in breaks. You pioneered leaving ESPN, doing a show in your attic, and showed me how hard and doable these things are. So I really am thrilled that our thing gets to exist behind yours. In support of yours at your back, sir.
Because of DP, we heard from Ethan today. I mean,
that's right. That is what happened today. Another producer grabbed a microphone who shouldn't, Dan. You've got a lot of control over your microphones. I do not have any control over my microphones.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Once again, the Dan Le Batard Show, and you can see it on Peacock, and it'll follow our show. All right. Can I ask you some sports questions, or do you want me to do? I mean, my career feels like it's slowing down, and maybe dropped a peg or two with this. But
I don't believe it has. I am here to bolster you. We heard you're going to retire in 4 years. You made a big announcement that you were going to. It's like saying I'm going to retire in 440 years.
You might speed that up, Dan.
You're giving. That's right. I'm trying to rush you out the door. By
Why
saying,
don't no?
"Look
You
what
know
happened
what,
to the
Dan?
industry."
Dan, you should announce your retirement today as well.
In 4 years. All right. You know what? I retire whenever Dan Patrick retires. We leave together. I'm announcing that as well today. Hey, everybody here, you've got the same amount of time to get out of the house that Dan's producers do.
December 24th, 2027. That's it. That's it. We're done.
All right, let's do it together.
All
I
right.
just announced that as well. Dan Patrick and I are retiring on the same day together.
Dan, way to go. I think TP just locked you into working on Christmas Eve. I mean,
Noche buena.